Hi guys! Doing an impromptu after work mukbang because I'm tired. And I don't have my mount, so you're just kind of leaning and it's on show. So yeah, I just got off work and they served, because at work we get lunch provided, and it was not good. So I ate like 2 bites and it was salad. So I'm starving. I have not eaten today, except those couple bites. So as usual, I come to McDonald's. We got Diet Coke, spicy nuggets, and fries. It was kind of annoying because they just assumed, they didn't ask what sauce I wanted. They didn't even ask what drink I wanted. I had to be like, the drink? It's a Diet Coke. And so I see that they put the drink as, I got a 10-piece. I feel a little guilty about it. The sauce says barbecue, and I'm like, I don't want barbecue with spicy nuggets. I don't even like barbecue sauce as it is. The texture on these is so good. So crispy and crunchy. So at the window, I was like, can I have ranch? Oh my gosh. My ranch spit at me. So yeah. I figured might as well just do a video. My goal is 1 a week. So today's Wednesday, so now I don't have to do one this weekend. And if I do, it's just an added bonus for you guys. It's kind of bright. Sorry. My usual, oh my gosh, shaded spot was taken. I was a little pissed. So I had to come to a different shaded spot because it's hot. It's 95. Pretty sure it's October 14th. And they only gave me 1 ranch for 10 nuggets and fries. What the heck? I don't like my sauce. I might have to dip into the barbecue. Ew. When she handed it to me, she was like, can I have more? But they're all kind of rude today. We can talk about the Trisha Paytas and H3 podcast drama. Oh my god. It was like all of a sudden she was pissed. I don't know. They both take jabs at each other. They're both like mean to each other, but it's like they know it's a joke or they're okay with it. But it's like once he said the C word, crazy, which she admittedly calls herself crazy. She says, I know I have issues. I know like I'm problematic. Quoted. I know I'm problematic. I know I'm this. I know I'm that. And then the fact that he said it, maybe it's just because he said it, but it's like, if you don't want others to say about you, don't say about yourself, because then they're going to think it's fair game. And honestly, when he was saying, you weaponized me with the whole pill thing, if that was something that they talked about in private and she brought it up out of her, like, a bag of tricks that she knew about him, then she was weaponizing him. Like, right? You brought up past shit about him that you know he hasn't probably, I mean, I don't know if he's been, I don't really know him that well, but it seemed like things that he wasn't very outwardly public about or wanted to talk about, and you just like throw it at him because he calls you something that you already call yourself. It seemed a little weird. And before, in the previous episode, when he's Frankenstein, I don't know what he was. Fuck, I can't remember. Oh no, he was James Charles. And she's like, fatty, and like, no one wants to have sex with you, fatty. Like, if he said that to her, she would have been triggered. She's always triggered by someone calling her fat. Like, Trisha, you would have been pissed. And Trisha, I like you. Like, especially on the podcast, you just seem like genuine. I'm not trying to like bash you, but it's like, come on, girl. If you're my best friend, I'd be saying the same shit to you right now. And can you like ask Kelly, who's usually here? It's just like, it's just like, come on. If you're gonna stick with the script, stick with the script, you know? Maybe he's been like kind of like poking at her, and this was just like the last thing, especially because like maybe she was going through something. But then again, you have to be consistent. I don't know. And then again, he also like sincerely apologized, and I thought it was very sincere. He was like, okay, I can see that really upset you, and I am sorry. I thought we were joking back and forth. Like, it seemed like the vibe. I understand that upset you, and she just was not happy. I mean, she was past the point, and I get that. Like, when you're pissed and you're just like, just leave me the fuck alone. Like, can I leave? Definitely get that. But he was trying to apologize. He was trying to make it right, and he did not want to end on a bad note. And part of me is like, it's just because of the money? Because I never watched his podcast until she was on. So he is getting more views because she's like a part of the co-host on that part, the Frenemies. So I can only imagine others are watching it too because of that reason. So maybe it is about money, but then again, it's like, she's also part of the family now because she's dating Moses. So maybe he just wants to like not make it awkward. I don't know. It's so hard nowadays to like know people's true intentions behind stuff. Because everything's just so convoluted. Convoluted? Did I say that right? Oh. I honestly really do. Oh my god, I can't talk. Do hope they continue the podcast because it's really good. And I'm not a huge podcast person, so for me to like take time to watch it means something. And I've watched like, I think I watched most of their episodes. I maybe not watch one. Man, I'm gonna do this barbecue sauce. Oh, why? Who eats barbecue sauce with spicy wings? I was gonna get the mighty size sauce, but it's like too spicy. It like overpowers the food. So anyways, that's my outside perspective on that whole podcast drama. I mean, it's not terrible. Guys, I think my taste buds are changing. Because lately I've been semi-okay with pork stuff. Like, if it's like heavily seasoned, I'll eat it. And even like this barbecue sauce, I'm not a big fan of sweet and spicy, or sweet and salty. And it's like kind of okay. I know, I'm 32 now. I've had a kid, and I know like being pregnant and having a child like definitely does change your body in more ways than you think. Not just physically, but like your taste buds, your moods, your smells that you like. I have a friend who used to love like bean and cheese burritos, or like any type of like Mexican burrito type thing. And then she had her son, and now she can't stand them. And that girl could eat a burrito. It's just so weird. So I'm like, crap, are my taste buds changing? Look at me. So when I talk about like YouTube drama, I talk about it just to talk about it and like put my outside perspective, but not to like talk trash. And if it seems like I'm talking trash, like let me know. Because I'm just trying to say things of how I saw it. Like an outside perspective is kind of like, I see where you guys were both wrong. Like, and then after that video, she posted a mukbang with like Korean fried cheese, and Moses is in it, but like off camera. And I thought that was nice that she was like, I don't want him associated with like anything I'm about to say, because you know it is family to him. So I respected that for sure. He stood by her, like he protected her by not saying things, because he knows like she can handle herself. Might not be always the best way to handle herself, but she can handle herself and she can deal with the backlash. Like she'll respond to it and, as she said, clap back, or like have a response to everything she does. They might not always make sense and you might not always agree with it, but she doesn't just ignore things. Oh my gosh, and then I watched her own podcast before it was gone. The Dish with Trish, with Callie, when they talked about drugs. And I thought it was so interesting how she admitted that she did drugs with John Hill. I mean, she didn't say it's his name, but it was definitely him. It was in January, December, and the name started with J. I mean, come on, who else was she with? And she had that moment where she was kind of like doing things with him, and we're all like, what? Are they together? What the hell? It's just funny how John was always like, in all of his posts, I'm clean, I'm sober. Like, please don't say that I'm not, I am, when clearly you weren't. Like, she just called you out, bro. And she was like, those stories are crazy. I've never done like hardcore drugs, and I don't know if I can. I'm like, that's scary. Don't do it. Barbecues became beginning to be too sweet. Yeah, her drug story, I was like, oh my god. But that's the thing too. When she was with them, she kept saying how she was sober. I'm like, no, you're not. Like, don't lie. I'd rather you just ignore those comments than lie. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't claim something that it's not true. Just be like, hey, I'm having fun. Leave me alone. If I die, I die. Like, but she should know. It seems like those episodes of using drugs triggered her to do or want to do bad stuff to herself. So, I don't know. I've never done drugs. I don't know. But I think it's a disservice to those who are recovering and sober to say you're sober when you're not. I'll just say that. That's not fair. So I can only imagine that's not an easy thing to do, is be sober. I literally see kids' families who have parents who are sober and working through it, and those parents work hard, man. Oh. Don't discount the sobriety of others when you can't even be truthful. I'll probably be naive on the subject and stuff, but that's what I think. Damn, I ate that fast. Everyone's wanting Taco Bell to bring back their Mexican pizza, but they got rid of it because it made too much of a an impact on the earth because of all the cardboard. I'm trying to think if they can a different way of packaging it, but I don't know if you can, because the sauce would get on everything. Yeah, I don't know. Biodegradable packaging, I guess? I don't know. My soda's kind of flat. But that's okay. Alright, guys. Very random video. I might not even post this. But just thought I wanted to give my 2 cents on that drama and see what you guys think. If you disagree with me, that's fine. Just explain yourself. Because I'm not right in everything. Alright, I'm gonna go get my kid. That was good. Alright, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.